course, you're in there all oh my gosh. I was on my way back to the car. Is that him? Is that him? Is he coming home?
I'm staying on there. You didn't bargain for this one.
Wow. But, now we still got to remember, I'm home now, and we still left some people behind. Right before I left, a suicide bomber hit and killed one of my sister, Tam, one of their teammates. And so it's continuing. I mean, I feel great to be home, but the war continues. And so keep them in your prayers. And as long as we have the American public's support, we're going to win this war. Thanks again, everybody. And it, you know, it gave me a unique opportunity to show what happens in a combat zone. Not just combat, but some of the missions that we did, some of the humanitarian missions, some of the village medical operations that we did, and some of the school supply drops. You know, all the school supplies that we gathered in the Tampa Bay area, I can proudly say we gave out in Afghanistan. And thanks to everybody in Tampa Bay for their support.
Now, Lisa, what did it mean to you? You could really, it's a different kind of war.
It was my deployment, first deployment ever, and it meant the world to me to be able to stay in touch.
There's still work to be done in Afghanistan?
There's a big job left to be done. There's still a lot of challenges. Right now, I still call it a stalemate. We're not winning, we're not losing. The Taliban have set up a lot of shadow governments in various provinces, but I trust my leadership. General McChrystal has a great plan, and now we're going into Kandahar, and we'll see where that leads to.
Lisa?
The place I worship.
Dave, I tell you.
What was it like? Was it a dream come true? What was it like when you saw him walk out?
Best moment of my life. Better than the wedding, better than the first time I ever met him.
You waited a long time.
Mm-hmm. From the day he left.
Talk about the social media connection that Rex has done. I mean, it's really, did it go farther and beyond what you thought it would be doing?
It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I think it, wouldn't you agree that it probably made our wedding, I can't even talk.
Our marriage?
Yeah.
It made our marriage stronger. It gave her something to do back here, in addition to what she was already doing with the house and with the dogs. But it was a chance for her to interact with the Tampa Bay folks and get them involved for a project that I started in Afghanistan. And yes, we're going to continue the project. You know, if I had an opportunity to raise more money, I would love to build a school in Afghanistan.
Talk a little bit about the Bronze Star.
It's quite an honor to receive the Bronze Star, but I still, it's my teammates, because there's no I in team. It was the team collectively as a whole, and we were recognized for our accomplishments, for our missions outside the wire, and everything that we did. And the Army saw that, and they gave every person on my team a Bronze Star. But you know, the true heroes are the ones that I left behind there. They're the ones that I attended their memorial services. They're not coming home. They came home in a coffin. Those are the true heroes.
What do you think about this outstanding gathering here for you?
I'm really surprised. You know, it's great. That just shows the energetic spirit of Tampa Bay. And when they want to do something right, they come out and support you. I really enjoy it. And I thank everybody for coming out here.
Talk about this young lady next to you here.
This is the love of my life. This was my motivation. Every time I went out on a mission, she gave me a cross, you know. And this cross is what helped me. And my wife gave this to me, and I took that everywhere I went, and it brought me back home safe.
What were the parting words you had with your teammates when you all split up in Baltimore?
We're going to see each other again. It was a long year, and we met our goal. Our goal was to go over there, perform our missions, and come back in one piece, and we did that. We succeeded.
You know, just standing here, there were people who came by, and there was at least one person who came up and said, "Is that the Rex that I've been hearing on radio?" And she stayed to just clap to see you come home.
Wow.
You've expanded the community. Any thoughts on the messages you've gotten and emails from folks you don't even know?
It was different, Bobby. People from not just the Tampa Bay area, but from around all over the United States and around the world was reading my blogs, some good, some bad. People had opinions. It's just hard to understand how much that a blog can influence something like that. And I hope I did my job by informing the public and showing them this is what happens in a combat zone. It's not all about combat, though.
Talk a little bit about your program, Aid the Kids.
With the kids?
Yes.
Well, it started out with an 8-year-old boy that I met. He didn't want any candy. All he wanted was pens. Cool 'em, cool 'em. I was like, well, they took all mine because when I walked around, I had pens like this here, and they would disappear. And he was my inspiration. So I started emailing Lisa, and I said, send me school supplies. These children want school supplies. And from there, it blossomed into a big program. We teamed up with a 501c3, Holland Knight Foundation, and with Nicole, former Miss 1999 Miss America. Just, you know, a lot of energetic people. And before long, we had hundreds of boxes of school supplies. And then I was able to go out to some of the villages and deliver those school supplies. Sir.
She went to Black Horse 2 weeks after you, remember?
Yeah.
Yes.
She got to see the
You got to see the
library.
I saw the
library.
library. I actually stayed in there because they weren't expecting us to leave.
You know this guy? I still don't know if I have my feet underneath me.
We have to go to the fire.
That's for later. What's that? That's for later. For later. Okay.